Hey all, Soup here. I thought, you know what? Thomas's 80th is here and I don't have anything planned. Why don't we just take a look at my collection? Because I haven't really done that outside of a couple photos from last summer. So I thought, might as well document it this way. So we're going to go through several different categories just to make it a little bit easier to look at. But yeah, so why don't we get right into the first category, standard gauge characters. Alrighty, so for this first little section, I got the main standard gauge characters from seasons 1 through 12 that these are the main models that I use in any videos or whatever the hell you guys see them in, but these are the main ones. Okay, so to start, we got the main man himself, Thomas, Edward, Henry, Gordon, James, ignore how sun-faded he is, I tried, Percy, Toby, Duck, Donald, Douglas, yes, I know he's fake, don't yell at me, Oliver, Diesel, Bill, Ben, Mavis, Boko, Stepney, Diesel 10, Splatter, Dodge, Lady, Airy, Bert, Salty, Emily, Spencer, Arthur, Murdoch, Harvey, Molly, Neville, Dennis, Rosie, Whiff, Billy, Stanley, Flora, and Hank. Yes, Hank has bootleg too. Don't yell at me. But yeah, those are the standard gauge characters. Let's move on to the narrow. And okay, so here's the narrow gauge. I really don't have that much for narrow gauge. It's, I don't know. But basically, we got the world's saddest Skarloey, Rheneas, Sir Handel, Peter Sam, Rusty, Duncan, Fearless Freddy, Duke, Mighty Mac, and Victor. Yeah, I get a CGI. Fuck off. Ugh. Okay, let's move on to the CGI characters. Alrighty here, and then we've got my also rather small CGI collection. Yes, I know I'm missing Den and Dart and Scruff, but who cares? So we've got Hero, Charlie, Belle, Flynn. I have more, that's the only one I had up here. Bash, Dash, Ferdinand, Stafford, Steven, Connor, Caitlin, Porter, and Skip. I don't have Brian, it's just Skip. It's from the All In To Go pack, but it's got a CGI face, so I don't care. Yeah. And now, let's just move on to the road vehicles, because I don't know where to go from here. Okay, so here are my road vehicles. I still need quite a few. Also, I know those two aren't road vehicles, but I don't have a category for them, so who cares? Okay, we got Birdie, Terrence, Green Bulgy, Elizabeth, Lori 1, Jack, Ned, Kevin, Kelly, Bulstrode, and Harold. Okay, now time to move on to my favorite category, which I can only dub as Oops All Thomas. Alrighty, this is the section which I can only describe as Oops All Thomas, because everything here is just Thomas duplicates. And I would have included him in the duplicate section, but I have way too fucking many of just Thomas, so we're going to do an entire section dedicated to him. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm not going to go through and just say Thomas, because that's fucking annoying, and you don't want to listen to that. So I'm just going to say what they are. Okay, let's go. We got 92 Japan Thomas, 04 Thomas, 06 Thomas, another 06 Thomas, Hodgepodge Partsman Thomas, I don't know what E is really, Talkin' Action Thomas, Hit Toys Thomas, Hit Toys Party Thomas, another Hit Toys Thomas, another Partsman Hodgepodge with the running board of a Plarail, the shell of a hit, and the face from a Talkin' Action, Thomas Makes a Mess, or Thomas in a Mess, I don't know what you're called, Paint Splatter Thomas, RC Thomas, RC Flip Face Thomas, Flip Face Talking Thomas, Mattel 2010 Thomas, Mattel Muddy Thomas, Slippy Sodor Thomas, the better conditioned Slippy Sodor Thomas, Mattel Talking Thomas, another Mattel Talking Thomas, this time the red truck Coles version, 2010 Misty Island Thomas, another one of those. This is from the King of the Railway set, I believe, because it's got the spoked wheels. That's how you can tell. Right, yeah. Another part's been hodgepodge, just kind of the same one thrown together. 2012 Mattel Thomas, another 2012 Mattel Thomas, Plarail 2008 Thomas, very sun-faded. This is technically an angry Thomas, he just doesn't have the angry face on because it's on a normal Thomas. CGI Thomas, I believe he's 2022. More talkative Thomas, Liberated RC Thomas, he's just like chopped off with a different coupling. Steam Along Thomas without the Annie attached. Streamline Thomas with a custom face because I didn't like the CGI one, which I can only describe as Dingling Thomas. I don't know how to pronounce the name, but he rings. It's Bell Thomas. Southward Yucheng Thomas, Toy Boy Thomas, Plarail Railway Series Thomas, and Dipshit because he's just made out of shits in my parts bin because I needed another Thomas to fill space. Go over there, you don't count. Yeah, now why don't we move on to just the duplicates of every other character that isn't Thomas? Yeah. Alrighty, and then here I've got my special variant characters. So these are not necessarily plain duplicates, but like either they do something, they have some sort of special coating or mold, or they're just weird. I don't know. So let's get into it. We've got Mattel Talking Henry, another Mattel Talking Henry, Talking Gordon, Oh the Indignity Gordon, Streamline Gordon, Japanese Talking Action James, RC James, Flip Face James, Flip Face Talking James, and just so you know, this is the front of a Flip Face Talking James, and that's tender from one of these guys. And this is the Mattel Talking James. Busy Bee James, this is a Hit Toy one. Oigawa James. A gutted, more talkative Percy. American Talking Action Percy. 2010 Ghostly Percy. 2012 Ghostly Percy. Mattel Talking Percy. A Hit Toys RC Percy with the coach removed. Talking Toby. Snowplow Emily. It's like Scarlet in the Fun Fair special. I don't know. It's from Push Me Pull You, everybody's favorite episode. Yellow Rheneas, Sir Handle in Charge, RC Molly, RC Stanley, Talking Spencer, Snowy Hero missing the snowplow, RC Hero, another RC Hero, RC Victor, another RC Victor, and Talking Victor's Big Splash. And so those are the special variants. Why don't we move into the customs? Alrighty then, and then these here are all of my customs, barring the last Thomas. We'll get to him in a second. But yeah, here. So this is the Black Thomas used in Thomas Gets Drafted. And then, I don't know what you want to call this, like an industrial, I don't know, it was made to match a set of coaches. It was just a fun little side project. Thomas and the Stinky Cheese, which is just the Mattel one with a bit more paint and a swap base. Dragster Thomas, he normally has a 9-volt hooked up to him in a truck. Bongo, everybody's favorite NRM model. A 2018 Edward with a swap face and a fixed wheel configuration. The engine that was used in the Halloween special from last year, it is made out of a 2018 Plarail Henry with the face from a 2015 Plarail Percy, I believe. And initially in the video, he did have a black chassis, but that was taken from a different custom, which we'll get to in just a second. That being this guy, my Black James. This is the one that I made. It's made out of a 2014 Plarail James with the face from a Trackmaster 2 Scared James, and the tender being taken from a Mattel Donald, I believe. Yes, it was real. Don't kill me. And then we've got the James that I won in the Custom Trackmasters giveaway a couple years ago. And I did end up having to go back and touch him up. So if you can see the lining, I had to go back and repaint because he did almost like a pink color, and that bugged me. And then the tender stickers are also custom made by me, because nobody's going to tell you this. Custom Trackmasters sticker material absolutely sucks and will scratch. Like, it was completely white and blotchy when I pulled them out for the first time before I fixed them. But yeah, that's Black James. And then here is Flying Scotsman, who is made out of a the English Plus Plarail Gordon, with the face from a Mattel Gordon, and the tender from, I know it sounds dumb, but specifically from the Mustache Spencer pack, because that's all I had lying around. And then the stickers are also custom made, same place I made these stickers. And yeah, so that's Flying Scotsman. Then we've got my character that you see in a lot of videos. This is Al. I haven't really properly introduced him, but this is Al. Yeah. This is my Falcon. I ignore the face. I couldn't find his original, but this one's still kind of a work in progress. I'm working on a bit of the buffs yet. Then we've got, I don't really know what to call it. I call him Grusty, or like, this is supposed to be Midlander, but it's just, I don't know, kind of green rusty. This one I'm ashamed to call a custom, but I don't know where else to put him. This is Jared 3. It is a Mattel Talking Spencer hardwired to a Tomy Henry tender with a chunk out of it. I wanted to see if it would work, and I Frankensteined it together, and now it is the worst thing I own. Yeah. On a different note, this is Dwight D. Eisenhower, so I don't know. He's met the actual Dwight D. Eisenhower, so that's kind of special to me. But it is made out of a Tomy Spencer with custom stickers on it. Same stickers as those two. But yeah, no, that's Dwight D. Eisenhower. This is a Patchwork Hero that I never really finished because, I don't know, I kind of gave up on him. It's kind of hard. And then there's this Thomas, who is most literally just a Mattel Thomas with a Plarail face. And the only reason he's here and not in the Thomas's section is because I didn't find him until after I finished filming that section. So that's why he's here. Yeah. But anyways, this is the custom section then. And yeah, those are my customs. Why don't we move on to what I'm just going to call the side ranges? That works, yeah. Alrighty here, so these are what I'm calling the side ranges. So they aren't exactly marketed as the main Trackmaster Plarail ranges, but they are, both these are produced by Tomy and they run on the same track. And those ones are technically Plarail, so we're going to include them. But for the Tomy Trains lineup, we've got Thomas, Annie, Clarabelle, Edward. I don't have a chassis or tender for him, it's just his shell, so he's just sitting on a truck chassis. Henry, Gordon, James, Percy, who I would like to share, by the way, is a factory error. He has an upside-down sticker. My spare Percy, and a troublesome truck. And then for the Go-Go Thomas range, we have the Thomas from the Loop set, the Thomas from the 3-pack set, so the Scared Thomas, Percy from the 3-pack, Nia, Diesel from the 3-pack, and Kana from the 3-pack. There's not much to this, I just thought I should include them. And now we're going to move on to the extras and stuff I forgot to put in the final video. Alright, so this is a section this is just extras. So this is stuff that I either forgot to put in the video in places, didn't fit in any of the previous categories, or I just felt it should be included because it didn't really matter. But we've got Caroline, who I just forgot to include, a bootleg F-Class diesel. This is from the Discovery Kids playset. This is a bootleg Southward engine. A Plarail Mickey Popo. This is Missouri. Another, random Japanese bullet train, or not a bullet train. That's just some sort of train. Paxton, who I forgot to include. Ringing Gordon, who I also forgot to include. Crispy Gordon, who, once again, I forgot to include. This Annie, I know she's technically rolling stock, but, like, she's self-motorized, so I'm counting her. So, I don't know. I just felt like she went here. And then I've got this very, very long bullet train. This is what that one Thomas went to. And then in the back, I've got Newinbox Mattel Scarloey and Newinbox Hit Toy Salty, my mistake. And then I don't feel like I should disclude him. This is the Mattel RC Talking Cranky. I just felt I needed to show him off, even though he was just in the last video. But, yeah, no, this has been my collection video, so I guess we'll just move to the conclusion then. Hey guys, sorry, I forgot that, this is like halfway through editing the video, and I had a parts lot come in, and I kind of forgot about like 2 or 3 engines, so I've got to make a little addition of the video, sorry. We got Bald Thomas, Late Export Thomas is like 2008 to Europe, Mattel Thomas, another Mattel Thomas, another Mattel Thomas, I think it's Easter, another Mattel Thomas, 2 2010 Thomases, a 2012 Thomas, 3 2010 Tobys, one of them being the banner variant, another Toby, 2 Mattel Percys, a Dirty Percy, 06 Plarail Percy, 02 Tommy Percy, a 2012 Trackmaster James Works It Out, and Doc. Okay, that is all that I have for my collection. Yeah, this is the actual end. Sorry. Well, folks, this is it. We've come to the end of the look at my collection. This is pretty much everything. There's a couple loose items from my childhood collection that I don't have with me. They're currently up in storage, but otherwise, this is pretty much all of my Trackmaster collection. I might do rolling stock at a later date, but I'm not really looking forward to digging through all that or organizing it. Currently, everything is a mess after filming this video, and I am tired. So, I hope you all enjoyed. I hope to give you guys more content. Happy 80th, Thomas. And, yeah, I guess that's it. This is Soup, signing off.